The latest from the Fox 11 Sports Center.
We are down to 4. With 4 victories, 7 teams will call themselves champions. The Fox 11 Level 2 Game of the Week features the FRCC's top-scoring offense, the Bayport Pirates, versus the FBA's top-scoring defense, the Appleton North Lightning. And what's more exciting, a pylon or a bat? And we've got both from Lightning Country and a D1 Level 2 affair. Second quarter, Bayport trailing by 3. The Pirates' Alex Peterson takes the handoff, cuts outside and into the end zone. 6-3 Bayport. Second half, Pirates looking to add more, but Alex Schmidt's pass is intercepted by Joe McKeever. The Lightning take over, and North takes advantage. Jared Camps hands off to Courtney Watkins, who barrels into the end zone. Appleton North nips Bayport in OT, 23-17. More from D1. Manitowoc down in Milwaukee facing defending champion Marquette. Not a lot of offense in this one. Ships using the ground game. Nick Emmy tries the right side and only picks up a couple of yards. Then Cody Strong tries the left side. Same result, though. Manitowoc would get on the board with his Michael Longmire 23-yard field goal, but that's the only points the Ships would tally. Marquette continues its quest for a repeat and moves past Manny 13-3. Ashwaubenon didn't really have Madison in mind at the beginning of the season, but the Jags are 10-0, and with a win today, they'd reach level 3 for the first time since 2006. Mark Jonas and the Jags hosting Cedarburg in a D2 level 2 game. Ashwaubenon trailing 7-0 in the first when Austin Kasner finds his favorite target, Andrew Clark, and look at the great effort to get into the end zone. 7-6 Cedarburg. Same score later when Cedarburg hits the big one. Running back Logan Louders finds a hole up the middle, and he is off to the races. He has one last Jag to beat, and he does just that. The Bulldogs take the 14-6 lead. Back comes Ashwaubenon late in the second quarter as it's Kasner to Clark once again across the middle. And look at Andrew go. He takes it to the house, but in a heartbreaker at the end, the Jags lose 31-28. More from D2. 2 FBA foes going head-to-head. Kimberly got the best of Menashna in conference play. Papermakers trail early when Ben Wasik finds the end zone. Kimberly ties it up at a touchdown apiece. Second quarter now. Blue Jays trailing by a TD. But Tyler Korth works his magic and finds Patrick Schmidt in the back of the end zone, wide open for the tying touchdown. Game knotted at 14, but back come the makers. Austin Rogers looking for the big play, and he finds a streaking Gavin Blachek down the middle, who makes the grab and takes it in for 6. The Papermakers are headed to a level 3 contest with Cedarburg. Kimberly wins 34-27. Meantime, Hortonville is coming off a double OT first-round win. The Polar Bears meeting up with Marshfield. The Tigers' Elliot Ashbeck finds Austin Littman over the middle for the 28-yard pickup, but that drive stalled. Later, Marshfield again with the ball. Todd Van Tassel takes a shot. He's stripped, and Hortonville's Patrick Hart recovers the ball. The Polar Bears convert the turnover to points. Keegan Genrich airs it out. The ball finally comes down in Joe Summers' hands, who hoofs it into the end zone. But Marshfield is victorious. The Tigers move past Hortonville 49-23. At this point in the season, what can you really say about West De Pere? The Phantoms score a ton of points. They give up very few. They are a team of business, simply trying to make the march back to Camp Randall for the second straight year. West De Pere taking on Bay Conference foe Seymour. The Phantoms beat the Thunder 38-0 in Week 1. WDP knocking on the door in the first. QB Jay Tollefson rolls out and finds Jordan Forrest in the corner of the end zone. 9-yard TD puts the Phantoms up 7-0. How about some defense? Seymour's Troy Rotier is under pressure, and he's eventually tripped up by Brad Ambrosius. More O from the Phantoms. Tollefson on the keep. Seymour made a game of it, but the Phantoms prevailed 28-21. More from D3 and 2 more teams that met in Week 1. Xavier was 10 better than Wapaka then. The Hawks looking to get their offense going in the first. QB Grant Thayer with the pitch to Jimmy Schmidt for 11. Xavier couldn't get any points out of it in the second while Paka is running it. Bo Ash up the middle for the 18-yard scamper. Later on the direct snap, Casey Nicewander gives the Comets 18 more in a low-scoring affair. Xavier edges Wapaka 7-0. The Omro Foxes are having a dream season. They're making just their second playoff appearance, and with just one loss, they were awarded a number 1 seed. Omro matching up with Roncalli in a D4 Level 2 showdown. Tied at 7 in the third, the Jets' Ben Stelzer looking for a receiver. It is not the Foxes' Ryan Winsky who jumps the route. Winsky then gets into the end zone. Heck of a QB, even better athlete. Now tied at 14 in the fourth, Stelzer hits his man. Is Scott Schlunis, who catches it over the middle and then cuts for the sideline. Roncalli's Jordan Brennan takes it in from there in a thriller. Roncalli gets past Amro, 26-21. Moving to D4, New Holstein hosting Lakeside Lutheran. First play from scrimmage, and the Huskies' Sam Cash finds Jake Entringer streaking across the middle. He takes it down the sideline, makes a cut to the inside, and he is gone. 80 yards to pay dirt, 7-0 New Holstein. Lakeside Lutheran would tie it up in the second and then take the lead on this Tyler Doyle TD pass to Caleb Gartner. We are tit for tat on big plays. 72-yard touchdown. New Holstein rallies, however, and escapes with the 26-20 victory. Last season, the Brilliant Lions tripped up in Level 4. They've been on a mission ever since, and in their last 3 games, they've won by a combined score of 133-13. Pete Kittle's boys meeting up with Martin Luther in a D5 Level 2 contest. Pick it up in the third. Lions up by 27, and they continue to pile it on. Tanner Benke takes it up the middle, making some nice moves in that secondary. 30-yard dash puts Brilliant up 33-0. Lions licking it up on D2 on 4th and 1. They stuff the quarterback sneak. A few plays later, Brandon Pribber now scampers in for the 15-yard score. Brilliant bounces Martin Luther 47-22. More from D5. Bondwell's offense has been red hot. The Bears going up against Reedsville. Second quarter, Bears up 28-0, and they extend their lead with that 5-yard TD run before the half. More Bondwell in the third. Zach Wallace takes it off right tackle, then reverses, switches directions. A whole lot of running for 25 yards, but it pays off a few plays later. Cullen Kowalczyk hustles into the end zone and just gets the ball over the goal line. Bondwell rolls over Reedsville 41-8. Our last look at D5 takes us to Laconia, where the Spartans hosted Tigerton Marion. It was all Spartans. Dylan Wichow comes up out of the backfield, and it is wide open spaces in front of him. A 75-yard trot for Wichow. From bad to worse for Tigerton Marion. Laconia recovers the bad snap on that one. Sparty would score off the turnover, and then Wichow would pile it on. This time he goes in from 25 yards out. Laconia wins big 42-0. The Spartans will play Bondwell.